is up, guys? BloodZelos, and welcome back to the Surge. Today, as I promised, I'm going to do a Q&A. Actually, I don't know if I ever promised that, but we're going to do a Q&A. So I went on Twitter and I asked a whole bunch of people for a whole bunch of questions, and I have a bunch to answer today. So hopefully, through the course of this episode, you can learn a lot about me, and I think I'll have a lot of fun. So before we get into it, though, do leave a like if you enjoy. The Surge episodes have been doing amazing. I honestly cannot thank you guys enough when it comes to the support you show on Surge and on my building videos. It's ridiculous. So just keep it up. I don't know. You make me happy, guys. You make me smile every day with all that support. So keep it up, and let's go for 200 likes on today's Surge. But anyways, Q&A. I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions while we go on a mining trip. You're going to get to learn a lot about me on this trip. So without further ado, I've been saying that a lot in all of my videos lately, without further ado. Oh, by the way, before we start this, that's my snow generator right there, right? It's my cool thing that gets you infinite snow. Freaking Poke Digger 1 over here made a snow shop. He's selling snow, which he's making from my snow generator over there. So, Poke Digger 1, I don't know what you're doing. Also, I just realized the sky is messed up, so hold on, let me fix that. Just kidding, I don't think it's messed up. I think it's because it's raining. I can't actually see anything. Yeah, it's raining, guys. It's literally is not ever raining on the Surge. I don't know why. Okay, so I'll start answering questions when I get into my my mine. What I did is I went ahead and I do have diamond stuff now. I don't know if I had that in the last episode. I never am quite sure how much progress I've made between episodes. But we're going to jump to the nether here because I actually made myself another nether portal just so I could kind of get out of the way of everyone else, because there is just nothing in our area left to be mined. So I had to kind of run away from people. So I have a nether portal out this way. It's just, I'm not going to record me running through the nether to get to it, but it's out there, so I will meet you when we get back to the overworld. Alright, so I think I've finally found a cave. I don't know, I just spent a while looking for something that would hopefully be big enough. I haven't gone all the way down. Obviously, I don't want to ruin any surprises we might find. But I'm really hoping this cave will be big enough, otherwise I'm going to be really disappointed and have to cut partway through. But I will cut a couple times to go ahead and change my list of questions because I can't fit every question on one monitor, so or on my current other monitor, so that's what's going to happen. But let's go ahead and start answering some questions. Some people asked multiple questions, so I tried to group their questions together so it's not too repetitive or weird. But Shizzle Snake asked, what inspired you to start YouTube? I don't really know. I've been doing YouTube on various channels and various forums for probably 5 or 6 years. This channel only started 2 years ago, but I've been doing YouTube on a lot of channels, so I don't think anything necessarily inspired me to really do it. I mean, my friend and I had a channel a while ago, and we just kind of started on that, and since then, that's really what I've been doing. Is I've just always, it's been a part of my life for quite a while now. It's just kind of natural to have a channel, and I don't really know what inspired me, but that's kind of what's going on. So he also had a second question. He asked, what got you into Minecraft, and when did you get into it? Now, I got into Minecraft. This cave was a dead end. That is so disappointing. Well, let me finish this question, then I'll go find a new one. I got into Minecraft when I was doing a French project with some friends, and all of a sudden one of them pulled out his laptop and started playing, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. You can like literally do anything. You can go anywhere. You're in your own world. That's kind of cool. I want to do that. So shortly after I started playing, you know, obviously didn't focus on my French project or anything. And that's how I first saw the game. That's where I first made contact with the game. So that was kind of cool, and that's where my first interactions with it were. Now, my next question here is from Tori. She said, if you had the ability to time travel anywhere, where would you go and why? I would time travel to the 1910s, 1920s, and I'd probably want to be somewhere in Europe because that was such a cool time. You know, you had the world wars going on. You had all these different things happening in the world during those times. And I don't know, there was just a lot of things changing. The world was super interesting back then. And Europe is always just where I want to go. So it's kind of like a win-win, right? All of these caves are such disappointments. Well, I'm going to go look for a new cave, and then we will start answering some more questions. Okay, this looks promising. This can't fail me, right? We have a cave there. We have a cave down there. And we also have a cave right here. So if one of these doesn't pay off, that would just be really embarrassing. We're going to go down here because this is the deepest. But now that we have something to cave in, we can get back to that lovely Q&A. So Kristen Wagner wants to know, who is your best YouTube friend, or who is one of your best YouTuber friends? I don't really know. I'd say most of the guys on Surge I'm pretty close with, especially Poke and Joe. I've known them for a long time, back since like Mine Crew was a thing. So I guess I'd say we're pretty good friends. And then Ant Creeper Fart's also pretty good friends with him. We all do a lot of talking on the TeamSpeak every day, so we've all kind of gotten to know each other pretty well. And then Berlin River, who is one of my small YouTube friends, known him. I'm not quite sure I met him, but he's pretty cool, and we usually yell at each other for being stupid, and so he's a good friend as well. And that was a disappointment, but fortunately we have 2 more caves to go, and hopefully one of them will pay off big time. So next up, Michelle asked, can you come to Toronto to do a fan meetup? I don't know about Toronto. That's in Canada. That's far away. I'd love to come to Canada. Canada's really cool. I want to get out of the US, so I would totally do that. In terms of just fan meetups in general, it'd be cool to do that, but at the moment my channel is definitely not big enough. I would show up at the fan meetup and there'd be maybe one person there, and it'd be like, oh, how you doing, man? And it'd be really awkward. So I don't know. Maybe someday in the future. That'd be great. All right, here's a new cave. This one will hopefully pay off for us. That would be lovely. Next question, though, we have, oh, hi, I'm Allison. Wants to know, if you could be a Disney princess, which one would you be and why? Well, obviously, I'd be Sleeping Beauty because, you know, who doesn't like to sleep? I mean, literally, that's her life, is to sleep, and that's the coolest thing in the world. I wish I was Sleeping Beauty and could just sleep like that. So that is obviously my answer to that one. She also asked, if you only had 12 hours left to live, what would you do with that time? That's a good question. That's a really good question, and I'm not quite sure. I want to get down deeper, by the way, because I'm kind of... The main point of this caving episode here is to find diamonds. It's kind of our goal. And this is really frustrating. I cannot find a cave that goes down. You know, normally when you're caving, like, you can't get out of the cave. And this one, I can't find a decent cave. This is really annoying, actually. Okay, so that was her question. Dead Berlin said, Zelos, did you have a good day today? I had a pretty good day today. Today is Thursday. That's a spider. Today is Thursday, April something-th. And so that's cool. I didn't do a whole lot. School was pretty easy. I had soccer practice. That was fun. And it's pretty much all I did today. So, but yeah, it was a good day. Nothing bad happened, so that's cool. And then Dead Berlin also asked, can you do fan games more often? I love playing them. When I'm on MCSG, I try and do a fan game here or there. The one thing with fan games, guys, is they last forever because I feel like I'm obligated when I get into one of those games not to kill any of my fans, even though, you know, really I feel like you guys wouldn't be too insulted if I did, but I feel like I can't. So I end up getting in these games, there's 24 people, roughly 20 of them are my fans, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't kill any of you. So I just sit there, they're half-hour long games, because no one wants to kill anyone, and it's just kind of, it's fun. I love playing with you guys, but sometimes half an hour is a long time to give up, so that's why I don't do too many fan games in one shot. All right, Jenna wants to know, if you could travel any place in the world, where would you go, regardless of time travel? I would just go somewhere in Europe, I think. I don't know, Ireland is really cool. Ireland, I wish I could get over there at some point. That'd be kind of fun. Other places, anywhere in England, Scotland, that'd be cool. There is a load of mobs down here. I'm a little bit worried. Whoa! Oh my, okay. So yeah, anywhere in Europe, that would be on the list. So let me kill this spider so I can look back at my list. And the next question over here. Oh, there's things everywhere. I never answered the 12 hours left to live question, did I? I don't even have a good answer to that one. I can't think of a good answer to that. 12 hours left to live. Whoa. I'm not quite sure what I would do. We're gonna die. I'm not quite sure what I would do. I'd try not to get killed by the zombie. I'm a bad caver. Holy Lord, I'm gonna get killed by everything. Yeah, but with 12 hours left to live, I would probably just try and have some fun. Go spend all the money I have. Definitely would do that. Not gonna say on what, you know. Don't need to imply anything. Don't want to imply anything, make any implications here. What are we at? 13? Okay, so we're in diamond territory. If we stay down low enough. But yeah, okay, so moving on. I need a break from these mobs. I can't look at, the list is on my other monitor. I can't look at the list when I'm getting attacked by things every 10 seconds. All right. How did you get your name, BloodZelos? This is from Nerdgasm. I got my name, my original name was RedZelos, and I can't entirely, I mean, I can kind of tell you why I had that name, and I'm not even gonna lie. I'm thinking part of the reason I had that name was Yogscast, BlueZephos, RedZelos, and I was like, that's really cool. So I'm not even gonna defend myself or cover it up. I probably sort of copied when I came up with that name. But the thing with that is I have a pretty successful channel now, so maybe I copied the name, but you know, the content and the fact that I was able to pull it together and make a good channel regardless of maybe copying a name kind of neutralizes that. But anyways, yeah, that's where I came up with that. And then when that channel, I kind of stopped using that channel, but my account was RedZelos, my Minecraft account. I didn't want to have to buy a new account, so I decided I needed something that made sense with red. So I thought, well, blood, obviously, that makes sense. So henceforth, my name was BloodZelos, so that's pretty cool. All right, Haley asks, when can I marry Jasper? There's some diamonds. When can I marry Jasper? Jasper's my bird, for those of you who don't know. You can marry Jasper any day. Take him away. Bye-bye, Jasper. Jasper's a great bird, except for when he's really, really loud and obnoxious. But yeah, look at these diamonds. That was a good find. Okay. Next up, what happened to you in grape recording? This is from Derpshire. We just kind of grown apart, that whole group of us, the old Vimcraft guys. We've all kind of grown apart and gone our separate ways, and that happens on YouTube. Whether it's good or whether the reasons are good or bad, it just kind of happens. So it's to be expected. We haven't talked in a long time, but you know, I think we're on even ground. We're still neutral. We're cool. But yeah, that's just kind of what's happened. So it'd be cool if YouTube ever turns around again, which it does a lot. A lot of times it will turn around and all of a sudden you'll be friends with people you hated a month ago. Then there's a chance I'll record with him again in the future, but who knows. So that is for that. Are you good at PvP? This was by Nat. I talk a lot about how I'm really bad at PvP. I talk a lot of smack about myself and how I'm terrible at PvP. But I'm going to be honest, I'm actually not that bad. I mean, I'm not like one of the PvP gods, but I'm definitely above average, I'd say. You know, I think I am. I think I'm not too bad, not too shabby. So I got that going. I'm okay. I'll just keep it at that. I am a decent PvPer. Nothing more, nothing less. So there you go. All right. Mia wants to know if she is still my twinnie. Of course you're still my twinnie. You know, I gotta have me a twin. Everyone's gotta have a twin. You should all have a twin. I'm telling you right now. Go find yourself a twin. Just find some stranger. Be like, hey, you're Mexican and I'm Asian, but you're gonna be my twin. And they'll be like, ah, sounds good, man. Let's be like that. All right. Fizzy Burr asked, what is my favorite book? You know, I don't read that much anymore, and that's not because I'm one of those people who thinks, oh, reading's not cool. It's more just I don't have a lot of time. But of the books I have read in the past, what is my favorite? I'm not sure. There was this one series called the Bartimaeus Trilogy a long time ago. I read like all 3 books in one night. I stayed up all night, but it was a really good series. I was so into those books. It was like, basically it's like these, I don't know, I think they were called demons, yeah. You have these demons, but they're not like evil demons, they're just spirits, and they're all different levels, and they're all, you know, kind of different levels of power, and you can control them and kind of own them. It was kind of like Pokemon, but with, you know, demons. And so they go around protecting people and doing things, and there's bad and good, and that was a really good series. So Bartimaeus Trilogy, I think is what it was called. So if you ever want to read something good, those were good books. You can definitely check those out. All right. Ramos Pro said SMD. I'm going to assume that is not a question. I'm also going to assume that that means save my dog, in which case I would love to save your dog, Ramos, so I hope I can be of some help there. I don't know where I want to go, actually. I'm kind of lost. Oh, I forgot to grab water. I meant to grab some water before we came down here, because if I fall in the lava, I don't want to die. Oh, there's water right here. So let's do that. Let's find a source block. Now we have water, and that will keep us alive a little bit longer. Okay. Moving on to the next question. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? This was asked by Kim. My favorite flavor of ice cream is obviously VC Swirl. And that's an inside joke, but VC Swirl. So there you go. Good flavor of ice cream. Really grand, actually. Not gonna lie. Okay, we need to find a new kind of pathway to go down. Let's go find somewhere that's dark that we haven't been to yet, because we kind of have covered this. I also want to get even deeper if I can. I know there's definitely some more areas of this cave we have not been to, but it looks very well lit. It feels like I made it a lot further than I did. I did not explore as much as it feels like I have. I'm pretty sure that is the case. But also, I'm like, there's all these lava tunnels here. I think we'll go across one of these. All right, though, next question. Chloe asked, do you want to be my bae or nah? And I will add you to my bae list, but it currently has about 47 people on it, so you might have to wait. Waiting time is a year or 2. But hey, is it worth it or nah? All right, moving on then. We got a favorite YouTuber. This is by Kelsey. My favorite YouTuber, Minecraft related. I really like Corrales because he's a builder. He's a really good builder. I like watching anyone who's good at building. Bioni, Corrales, Block Fortress. Don't watch many of his videos, but he's quite a decent builder. So they're great. And then non-Minecraft, I really enjoy watching Nigahiga. That guy is hilarious. Like, honestly, some of the things he does in his videos are so creative, I don't even know how he does it. But he is a master when it comes to YouTube, and I respect him a lot, at least in terms of YouTube. So Nigahiga is a good one. All right. Will you ever create a channel with games besides Minecraft? This is from the Uncharted Core. I don't know. At the moment, my channel's doing pretty well. It's just starting to pick itself up after kind of a slump during the early beginnings of this year, so that's cool. And so I think I'm going to focus on my channel. If I ever get really big and I really, really want to play something else, then I will probably make a new channel to do that. However, I can't say for sure. that's what I would do. So I don't know. For now, no, but in the future, possibly. Those are always possibilities. All right, we need like a new cave territory to go on. Let's go down here. This looks like fun. Okay, and now I need to cut really quickly to move my list, and I'll be right back. Inferno Bow asked, what kind of made your channel blow up? What was the one thing that made that happen? And I can easily say that that was my first ever house tutorial. My name first kind of got out there. I see some diamonds. When I did my first parody with Bella Beth, but that didn't really spark my channel growth. I did it was like January. Oh, no, get out of the lava. No, get out. Why are we not getting out? Shoot, we just died, no! Ah, I glitched into that lava. It wouldn't let me get out, and, oh, God. Well, what did he ask? Shoot, I'm so mad right now. He asked, what kind of made you first blow up? It was definitely my first house tutorial. Those did really well. I started making them every week, and my channel just grew from there, and I want to go cry right now. I knew that was going to happen. I glitched into it, too. I, like, caught on the block, and then I lagged in. I hate how that happens. That happens so often. It's not even funny. Okay, I'm going to try and get enough to go back and do more mining, and I will be back. Oh, the worst part about that death is that I lost my cooking sword, and now I don't have any food. I didn't even lose that much that was worth it, but I lost that sword. So I'm going to keep answering questions while I work on getting back there, and hopefully we can finish off the episode by collecting that last vein of diamonds that I saw. But otherwise, that sucks. Our caving adventures were cut short, but hey, now you don't have to watch me cave for another hour. But okay, let me open up my notepad here and answer a couple more questions. I actually have a lot more questions. So yeah, house tutorials are kind of what blew my channel up. Brave Bunny wants to know, how long have you been playing soccer? I've been playing since I was about 5, so I believe that is 13 years, maybe 4. 13 or 14 years, that's how long I've been playing. And so that's too bad. Poke's about to make fun of me for dying because I just tweeted out how I died, and I'm sure that's what he's on here for. So that's Poke for you. I just ran out of food. Yeah, I don't have any, my cooking sword is now gone. That was so frustrating. I like tried to get out of the lava and there was no opening, and then I found the opening and I was almost out, but it was too late. So that's frustrating, but hey, we all die sometimes. I guess I'll deal with it. And I can't even sprint, but hey, next question. Gracer is Creepin asked, do you love Will? I assume he means King Tong. Currently, I'm going to give that about a 2 to 3 out of 10 for loving Will. I mean, I don't hate him right now, but he's not on the top of my list. He's a roughly decent average guy for now. Extreme wants to know, Zelos, why are you so cool? Well, I went to Antarctica and I was like, hey, give me some snow. And then they gave me some snow. Which way? I gotta go east out of my portal. So this is the way. I will kill a cow or something here on the way so that we can have a little bit of food. But the next question here is by Katya, who said, why don't you ever take screenies with me? I assume that applies to like MCSG. I don't know. I mean, I will take screenies with anyone, but I don't respond to everyone. Like, if I have 7 people asking for screenies, I'll say okay to one person, but I'm not going to say okay 7 times in chat. You just kind of got to take it, you know? If you see a YouTuber, don't ask them if you can take a screenie. Just walk over there and be like, boom, and run away with it. And then it's your screenie no matter what they say. They're not going to be like, excuse me, you're not allowed to post that online? No, I don't want my face online. So that can't happen. Don't even worry. I really need to find food. I'm going to die of starvation that's going to be the way I die now. Literally, this episode has gone to complete terrible disaster in about 1 minute's death. All right, next question. Swiss Aperture wants to know, what do you want to study in college? And what is your favorite color? In college, I don't know. The majors I applied for when I applied to colleges were biotech and biomed, basically just things to do with genetics and biology. And I also applied for media production, which are 2 very different things. But I thought either one of those, one of them is more likely to get me a job, but the other one sounds a little bit more fun, which would be the media production. So kind of making movies, advertisements, all that kind of stuff. I think that would all be a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't want to find any new caves. I want to go back to the cave I was in. It was pretty far out. I may cut at one point, but I will end the episode with me getting those diamonds. That is my goal. All right. EJ wanted to know, why don't you record with Cricken Vasse Grape anymore? That's just basically the same answer I gave before. It just kind of has to do with people moving on, people going around in circles. Not everyone stays friends forever. I actually did record with Cricken pretty recently though, so that is a thing. But yeah, you know, it's just YouTubers go around, they have different friends, and YouTube flips over and once every couple months and you end up talking to people anyway. So, you know, I might record with them again in the future. Who knows? Okay, next question. Mike wants to know, how long have you known Isaac, Matt, and Harrison, who are also members of Surge here? I've known Matt the longest. I knew Matt back when he had probably 2 or 3K subs back over the summer. We didn't talk much, but I knew him. I haven't known Private Fearless quite as long, but I've known him for longer than Harrison. Harrison, I really haven't talked to him until Surge started, so Harrison's a little bit of a noob to me, but the others are still out there. All right, Sandra, if you could be a superhero, what would your superpower be, and who would your sidekick be? I would want to be, I'm not sure, I guess Superman. I just want to be someone who can fly. Flying's super cool. I really don't care, but as long as I could fly, I'd be happy. And then in terms of, as far as superpowers go, or as far as sidekicks go, I'm not sure who my sidekick would be. Maybe Donut Boy. Like, if I don't know if Donut Boy is a thing, but I want to make it a thing. Like, if I could have myself some donuts, then I could do my superhero job better. I think this chunk is corrupted, by the way. It's super laggy every time I run through this one little area, so that's a little bit frustrating. Okay, let's continue on, though. The cave is way out that way, a little bit more. All right. Christian Martian wants to know, do you love me as much as I love you? I love all my fans. If you take the time out of your day to appreciate my work and love me, then I'm going to return that favor, because that's only fair, right? So, yes, I love you because you love me. That's so cute. And no, I'm kidding. That's cute. All right, moving on. Thank you, Tibbsy asked, have you taken the wood yet? I am going to pretend that that's not supposed to be something dirty and say no. Actually, I have. I have 2 right there. All right, I've taken the wood. Rosie asks, would you rather travel to London or Paris? That's a good question. I speak French not perfectly fluently, but decently well. So I'd have to say London, because even though I speak a little bit of French, for some reason, London just really, really attracts me. I really want to go to London. And I would love that to be a thing. So Paris is still up there. I'd love to go to Paris, but London is probably a little bit ahead of that one. So that's that question. Dead Berlin also asks, how much do you love Gracer 10 MC today? Well, I haven't talked to Gracer in a long time, so I'll give him a 7. A little bit higher than King Tong, who I talk to, almost every day, but I'll give him a 7. He's an alright guy. All right. And then we got Max, how do you say your name? X Maynards asked, if you got to be a girl for a day, what is the first thing you would buy? I would be in Victoria's Secret so fast. I'd be like, hey, you have any lotion? They'd be like, what are you here for? And I'd be like, just lotion, just want some lotion. And then we'd all be best friends. There's a 99% chance I'm not going to be able to find this cave again, guys. So just keep that in mind. Just expect that. But I think I might actually be closing in on it too. Anyways, Pooja Domination Dance wants to know, how did you come up with your new YouTube name? I actually already answered that. I didn't even realize it till I read the question off to myself. But yeah, I answered that a while ago. So that's cool. Moving on. I've said that a lot too this episode. Christian Perez. Will Nerdy Hamster join Surge SMP? Surge is an invite-only server, and it's just based on friends whose channels we enjoy. So, I can't say no or yes to any YouTuber you ask about, because we really don't know. So that's for that. All right. Emily Morris. Favorite Arctic Monkey song? I don't know who the Arctic Monkeys are. I know they're a band. That's all I know. I don't listen to their music. So I'm sorry if I'm not your friend anymore. The lag is real today. It's real. And it's not my computer. It's the chunk. So I lost it, guys. I lost the cave. If anything, it's this way, but I don't think I'm going to find it. I'm not expecting too much. I only have a couple questions left, though. Isabel asks, do you have a Band-Aid because I scraped my knee falling for you? No, but you should probably go to the doctor, because that's usually not a good thing. Knee scraping, that's painful. I wouldn't want to do that. But that was her question. And then Hypester wants to know, if the world ended in a fire explosion, what planet would you live on? And would you bring a unicorn? Well, guys, I wouldn't need a planet. If I had a unicorn, actually, I would just live on the unicorn. Be like, hey, man, gonna go to sleep. You want to fly in a straight line for a little bit? All right, thanks, man. Me and the unicorn would be best friends, though. I don't know what I would name the unicorn, per se, but we'd be pretty good friends. I think me and a unicorn would make great friends. He'd totally understand me. Yeah. So, and what planet would I live on? I don't know. Planet that I could live on. Not many planets up there are really up to par when it comes to living on them. A lot of them are pretty hostile. So I'd have to say it'd have to be a planet that that would let me live on it. That would definitely be a requirement. I don't think I'm not gonna find that cave, guys. I've kind of given up on that. I don't know where I am anymore. Those of you watching the episode, obviously, you saw me. I'm just lost. I'm just lost. It's not even worth bothering. Okay, allow me to cough because I'm a little bit sick. Now that you got to hear that, that was beautiful. Oh, I lost all the stuff I got. Oh, this is frustrating. Well, those were all the questions, I believe. No, they weren't. Let's see what's left. Nope, those were all the questions. Alright, so thank you everyone who asked questions. Hopefully you learned a little bit about me today. I will do another Q&A in the future. If you want to see another Q&A where I don't die in fiery lava, make sure to leave a like, and then I'll know that you guys enjoy watching these. And I'll call for more questions in the future. But otherwise, I don't have much to say. I'm going to go cry now because I died. I'm really disappointed actually. Like, I was about to get really angry, but I had to keep it together while I was on recording there. But yeah, I'm gonna go cry a little bit. So I hope you did enjoy today's episode. I hope you leave a like. If you have any suggestions for the series, you're welcome to leave them in the comment section. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and I will see you in episode 6. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Ah, that was bad.